Hello, hello, we are live. I think. Let's see. Say hi in the chat if you can hear me. Let me send out a tweet that we are live. Also, so people can join. Okay. In future live streams like that. Okay. Good. Let's see. Hi Ahmed. Hi Giorgio. How are you? How are you? I think I'm going to create a Google form. Let's see. Forms, google.com, and here a new form. Like that. Hey Rahman! Welcome to this live stream. Oh yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I am planning this live stream to write down some topics you want me to cover in this week. I mean, the following week I want to create a live stream every single day. It will be probably in my evenings at 5 p.m. So yeah, basically after the video goes live at 4 p.m, an hour after we're going to do a live stream. And I want to cover, I don't know, we can code a landing page, we can code a website, or learn animation, or maybe, I don't know, do JavaScript coding challenges, whatever you want. Hey Matthias, how are you? So yeah, this is just a shorter live stream where you can say what you'd like to see. It can be anything. If there's a topic I don't know yet, I'm going to look into it and learn it. So yeah, just a second. Okay, so I'll create a Google form where you can add your topics. Let's see. Propose live stream topics. Coding session. Live session topics. Like that. That sounds good. Yeah, so it basically be tomorrow, Sunday at 5, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and probably Friday, but Friday it will be in my morning. Yeah, so we'll have 6 days of live streaming, and probably Saturday also in the evening. I'm pretty much alone. My wife left to Germany to visit her family, so I have some extra time, which I'm going to use to code live stream. So yeah, she will be away for 10 days or so. Yeah, and I thought it will be a nice thing to cover my alone time. Hello everyone for joining. Hello blooding. Okay, so please propose what topics we should cover in a live coding session. I'm still not good. Okay, so propose live coding sessions topics. Or whatever. Hey Tyler, nice to see you join. I'm sorry for your throat. I really hope it will get better so you can continue with the 31 days, 31 videos. I have like 4 videos in advance until Tuesday. Yeah. So I just have to do a couple more to have the whole week covered. So George just said pop-up model using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, like the one you have in your project. Which projects? Could you send me the link, Giorgio? Kalaya Razan. Hi! Confucius. Yeah, I mispronounced your name. Hello, brother. Okay, so the first question will be, should it be multiple choice or should people... Yeah, I think it should be multiple choice. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. In the live coding sessions that I am planning for the following week, which will be, let's see, 9th January till 25 January, like that. Let's see. Okay, I'm a freak when it comes out with spacing and everything. Francis said responsive web design. Good. Tyler said I used to have some videos in advance but ended up being behind. Yeah, I know the feeling. I just started having a couple of videos ahead. Mustafa, maybe you could try to build a HTML, CSS, JavaScript page, or how to start with building a site. Okay. Yeah. So what I have in mind, let's see. This is great. Okay. The following week will be live at 5 p.m. UTC plus 2. Okay. I also going to create like a playlist where you can see the upcoming streams. Tayo School, hi. Okay, so here. Proposed topics. We have the other options, so you can select something. What I'm proposing, we can go over Front-End Mentor. This is a website I've used to take some designs from here and code them. Here is Matt, who's the founder of Front-End Mentor. So yeah, we could do more designs from here. So, design to code Front-End Mentor. Like that, from Front-End Mentor. Okay, next. We can have JavaScript coding challenges, like Code Wars. Okay. Also, I want to cover, there is this website, Creative Team, which they have a lot of kits and templates. So I'm going to get one template from here and create a website with it. This will be also fun. I see they have a Tailwind starter kit. Maybe we can use this to create a nice website. I just have to look into the code and see what they have for it. But it looks really nice. We can create something. Okay, so create a website from scratch using Creative Team kit. No, team, template, whatever, templates. Okay, let's see what else do you have in mind. Francis says, what if we could go through Front-End Mentor challenges, moving from easier going to the harder ones? Yeah, that could work. Rakesh, hello Florin, hi. Also, for those of you who don't know, I'm planning something very big in the future. I want to go over the entire FreeCodeCamp curriculum. So here is the FreeCodeCamp curriculum. They have pretty much everything. HTML, CSS, starting with very basic HTML, CSS, then Flexbox, Grid. We have 5 projects here. Next we have JavaScript, ES6, everything. So what I want to do in the near future, I'm not sure yet when. I announced this on Twitter and people went crazy about it, so I have to do it now. And I'm really excited about it. We're going to go over as much as possible, which will be very nice. So basically you can follow along and see how I go over all these projects and lessons, and you can learn too. So yeah, this will be pretty crazy. I'm not sure yet if I should start it next week. Maybe not, but yeah. Yes, Tyler, that will be awesome. Rakesh said, what are you using for documenting this planning week? I have a Google form here, which, let's see. So design code, okay. Let's see, what else? Maybe some CSS animations. I love doing those. Okay. Can people checkboxes? Yeah, this will be better. Okay, so you can select whichever you want and also have other. But on before I send you the link, let me know what else you want me to have here. This I'm going to share with you and share on Twitter and on social media so people can vote. I mean, I could do a couple of designs from Front-End Mentor, or we could do 2 sessions with JavaScript coding challenges. Rakesh said that he almost finished 300 hours responsive web design. Yeah, that's nice. I haven't been doing FreeCodeCamp for a while. You can see I have a... where is it? View my portfolio. Yeah, I have the old front-end certification. Look at that, May 2017. So I haven't done their new... oops, I closed it. Their new curriculum. But I want to. 404. Okay, yeah. So we're going to go over this, which will be crazy. It might take months. But what I want to do is to cover like every session in every section in a session. English. Okay. So yeah, it will be fun. We have 5 projects here. I think here we have more projects. Not here somewhere. Yeah, look at that. As you can see, I have built a couple of them. This is the new one. Data visualization. But yeah, if we're going to go at least over these 3, will be awesome. Okay, let's get back to our thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to send this to you and I'm going to post it on Twitter after this live stream. And we'll see what we get. My aim is to build something you're interested in. I mean, I don't want to... I like to code and everything is a challenge for me. So yeah, whatever works for you works for me too. Let's see, a link, shorten, copy. I'm going to send it in the chat. Please vote here. Okay. Oh look, I can share it to Twitter. Okay, this will work. Let's see. How does it look on Twitter? Okay, good. And now if we go to responses, we'll see. Oh, look, response already. Design, okay, good. animations. Awesome. Also, if you want, you can add another option so I can see what you have in mind. 3 people voted already. Cool, cool, cool. Keep doing that. Let's see. What if we go over my all projects? I also could, I have an idea. What if we create some kind of, let's see, game with Socket.io. Live game, how does it called? Yeah, live game, Socket.io. Oops, Socket.io. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, good. I might do all of this. Who knows? It really depends on my energy. Yeah. For example, this is one live game, but this is with Firebase. Oh, look at that. Someone hacked it. But yeah, you can play this. 40, -1, -5, whatever. I need to reset it. Okay. Let's 8 responses. Nice. There is an option so you can see, yeah, see summary charts and text responses. Yes, limits. Oh no. All right. Okay. Hello, Ankit. How are you? Let's see. Does anyone have something else to say? No. All right. Ankit, you will watch later. Well, we just created a document where I'm going to take some proposed challenges. I'd also like to do something with audio, like something with music, have the music play and animate something on the screen. That would be nice. Apparently people want to see how to create a website from scratch. Okay, so Chamu says that interest will be topics in the Google Mobile Web Specialist certification as part of my exam preparation. You have covered some of the contents previously. I'm not 100% what you mean. Sorry. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. 17 people responded already. Oh, nice. Good. Good, good, good. Should we code something tonight? That's the big question. Would you like to see me code something? Let me know in the chat. Or maybe we should just keep this stream to be a preparation for tomorrow. I mean, for the next week. Let's see, is there something else I could add here? Nope. Okay. We should code something, maybe. Not sure what. I haven't thought about something. So when are you going to let us the schedule for the week? Well, the live streams will be at 5 p.m. UTC plus 2, my time. I'm going to create a playlist with all the live streams planned out, maybe. Yeah. Rahul, please review my site. Please send your site and I can review it. Rahman, how to start solving challenges as a beginner? Yeah. Well, you have to learn the basics of JavaScript and start slow. I mean, for example, you can go to FreeCodeCamp, and if you follow their curriculum, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, you can go to JavaScript, and here you can see there are basic algorithm scripts. Oops, basic algorithm scripting. Okay, and you can start with easier ones. Mahche, hello, I'm in the beginning. You tried these famous games for Learn CSS. Not sure what you mean. Sergio, salut! Ce faci, Sergio? Confucius. Ah, I'll go just call you cons. How long you been working? Since 2013. That's when I started HTML, CSS, and later got up with jQuery. Advanced JavaScript mini project. Sergiu, mirosa de... Yeah. Și eu am mâncat. Funny. We have a secret language. So you won't understand. We're like this secret club of 20 million people living in Romania. We talk a secret language. Okay. Let's see what people voted. 18 votes. Let me send the form again. Vote here in case someone missed it. Advanced JavaScript projects. But yeah, that's a little vague. I mean, what's advanced JavaScript project? For example, something. Give me an example. What does advanced mean to you? You know, I mean, build a new Facebook or... Kalayarazan. Ugh, man, you have a complicated name. I really wish to see how you pronounce that. We're talking Romanian. That's my mother language. Rakesh, you're really getting speed on sub. Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. Confucius. I think I just mistake you with that Confucius guy who lived a couple of thousand years ago. Also, do live stream planning videos like this monthly. Yes, we can do that. You can call me Kalai. Kalai. Yeah, that sounds fun and easier for me. But I probably forget, so yeah. I also have an idea of a nice trivia-like project where you get JavaScript questions and people can vote on those questions. That will be a crazy project. I mean, not vote, sorry. So you'll get a question like, what does this code return? and you have to be the first to answer. If you do, you get a point, and it will be all live. So yeah, that will be fun. I had the plans for that project written down. Let's see, where was it? I had on my phone, I written down on my whiteboard and I took a picture. Sometime. Oh wow. Yeah, so here it is. It will be fun to have, like in this live stream. Let me show you. So this is the app I'm using to record my screen, and I can add all sorts of things here. So for example, I can click here on plus and browser source, have a website for now, and if I type here https://florinepop.com and click OK, you're going to see my website appearing on your screen here somewhere. But the cool part is that, where is it? Let me clean this. You can have all sorts of projects, like I do again browser source and I have a counter. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. This is a project that's coming the next days. You can get a local file. I can browse here through my projects. Where is desktop, work, countdown, and add the HTML. Have a fixed width and height because that's the way I created it. And boom, look at that. Now on your screen you can see a timer. And we can use this timer to create something like, let's animate something in 10 minutes. Let's create a snake game in 10 minutes. Let's, I don't know, like a challenge for me, and you can watch. And it will be exciting for you, hopefully. Rakesh, can you start live stream 1 hour earlier? It will almost 1 AM in the morning and I don't want to miss that. Oh, I'm really sorry, Rakesh. Unfortunately, although I really want to cover everyone's timeline, no, it's time zone, yeah. I really wish to cover everyone's time zone. I can't. 1 hour earlier at 4 p.m. will be the video release. So yeah. Okay. What program is that? This is OBS. OBS for Mac. This is what I'm using to record my stream and my screen. This is what I'm using to create videos. Let me quickly close this because sometimes it goes nuts and appears on my screen. Okay, let's see if people voted. 22 votes. Oh, we have a link here. Okay, let's see. As far as I know, Socket.io just released it. Socket.io just released a new version, or was it this, the old one? Pretty neat. We can use this to create live things like a chat or a game or let me show you something I created a while ago. GitHub. GitHub, where are you? and here go to my repositories, and here somewhere over the rainbow I have a nice game, but it was a couple of years ago. Some football game. Let's see. X-Ball multiplayer. This is created with Socket.io. So if we go here, I'm not sure if it still works. If it does, I'm going to send you the link. Yeah. And we can all log in and play. Oh yeah, so you move with your keys and shot with your space. Whoops. I'm waiting people to join. So this is something I built 2 years ago. So oh, unnamed joined. 2 people joined. Let me score a goal until they I missed. DDD. Yeah, it's fun. I remember when I created it, it was played in a live stream by Coding Trade, which was fun. Oh man, I can't score. Take the ball. Muriel, hi. Haha, I scored. Funny. So just press the space button to shut. D. Yeah, it's fun. Is it laggy for you? I'm so bad at my own game. Go, Jen! I'm playing my game in a live stream. That's some good life goal. Yeah, so this is something we could create. Arpan, hi. Rahman, no. What no? Hey, you shot in our own goal. Okay. Yeah. Did it's you? Alright. Yeah. How long we've been streaming? 30 minutes already. Whoa. Rakesh, it's lagging so much. Yeah, I'm sorry. It depends for the server. It's not on my server, it's on here Heroku. What could we create? What's this? What? Too complex. Easy Instagram filter using CSS gram. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I won't be coding tonight. I just wanted to see, where is it at Google Doc? Here, I just wanted to see what you guys want me to code. I want to do all of them, so I'm going to check them all. Yeah. Designed code from Frontend Mentor. Apparently that's the most required. Alright, if you have any other questions, we can do a short Q&A session. Let's see this one. Okay. So, what things are to design or create a site to sell HD pictures? Well, you can already sell them on other websites. Would you want to create your own website for that? Not sure. Sergio asks, how many FreeCodeCamp challenges do you intend to cover in one video? Yeah, so if we go here, I might go something like this. For the responsive web design certification, I might do this in one video, this in one video, this in one video, all of these in one video, maybe. I mean, considering the fact that I want to do it as fast as possible, but at the same time I don't want to go really fast so you can understand and learn something, I might want to finish this in 2 weeks, if possible. I'm not sure if it's possible. I know I could do it if I wouldn't record it, like I wouldn't have to talk over it. But yeah, so let's say one video for every one of each of these, and then one video for each of the projects. Or we could do 2 projects in a video. Yeah, we can see. But then here is where it gets trickier. I most probably won't be able to finish 110 topics in one video, so this might go in 2 videos. This could take 1 and 1 and 1. Let me zoom in so you can see better. Okay, so ES6 might be 1 video, 1. Yeah, these might go into 1 video. This might not. As you can see, I haven't finished this. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I want to go as fast as possible to finish it as fast as possible. But yeah, I don't want to sacrifice quality over quantity, you know? So let's see. Kalai, why are you not using Chrome? I'm using Brave, which is a lighter version of Chrome, and that's free, and it's pretty fast. Rakesh, what about the credentials? What do you mean? Confucius. Okay, I think I got it right this time. Can we create a project where we can create our solar system? Okay, I guess. We need the data, like we need the images for the planets. Then we need the sizes of the planets. And considering the fact that some planets are way bigger than the others, it might not look the best. Rakesh, do you have to pay to get certified on FreeCodeCamp? No, you don't have to pay. It's free. Everything they do, it's free. I'm not sure who that is. It has a Russian name probably, so I can't pronounce it. Hi Florin, good luck in achieving your goals and thanks again for the course I won. Hey, I'm very glad you won. I hope you used the information from the course. Have you finished it or how it's going? And thanks for saying good luck and everything. I wish you good luck the same. Yeah, Freecode Camp would be. Maybe we could start Freecode Camp this week. Let me put this here. Questions. Start Freecode Camp curriculum live series. Ishan, hey buddy, how are you? Rakesh would like to learn how to use an API. It's pretty easy. It's so easy to use an API, especially if you only want to get the data out of it. It's easy. Just let me show you how easy it is. So we go to CodePen and we create a new project. Next, let's see, let me zoom in so you can see better. We need an API. So we go to public APIs. They have a million APIs here, probably. And we choose something. Let's see, what would you want? Cats or dogs? Cat facts or dogs? Random cat or random dog? We can use this. Or a fox. First to 3 votes wins. Cat, dog, or fox? Write it in the chat. I'm going to wait for that. We're going to pick an API, and so dogs has 2 votes already. We're going to pick an API and we're going to create a simple project where you can get a random image of an animal. So dogs has 2 votes, cat has 1 vote. Yeah, dogs won. Okay, so look at this. We have a random dog API. This is an API. You can see here, they already provided to you. So if we click here to this link, apparently that's what this API does. Gives you a random dog. So look at that. Every time you refresh here, you get a random dog. So basically what happens behind the scenes when you go to an URL is you make a GET request to this URL. So that's we want to simulate in our code. So let's do that. Random dog generator. We're going to have a container here. Let me drink a little water so I'll be ready for some coding. Okay, so we have a container here where we're going to place our image with the dog. Let's see. Again, this URL, this API gives us back a URL with an image. So we go into the JavaScript and we create a function, getDoggy. And here we're going to use the fetch API. And for the fetch API, you have to give it the API URL. And then we're going to use the then. We're going to change the then method. And here we type res.json because we want to convert the response to JSON. And then in the second then, we have the data. So here if we say something like console.log data, we're going to see something in the console. We have to call this function. So getDoggy, let's see. It will make a request to this URL, and look at that, we have a URL. What we can do now is to const image element. We're going to create an image element, document create element image, and the image element source will be equal to data.url. Okay, and now we have this image. We need to add it to this container. So let's target this container. Const container will be document get element by ID container. And now we add, where is it? This image element will be added to the container. So container append child image element. If everything works okay, look at that. We have an image with a huge image. So let's style this. Image should be with 300 pixels. Look at that. We have an image with a dog. Yeah, as Ishan said, it should be a random dog image generator. Okay, but let's say we want to get a new dog every time we click a button. So let's add a button with an ID of btn and say click me. Like that. And now every time we click that button, let's target it. btn will be document get element by ID button. And every time we click the button, so btn add event listener, every time we click it, we're going to, guess what? Call this function again. Like that. So now if we do that, look at that. We have a new image with a dog. Some images don't work, so yeah. How cool is that, right? Or we can do something more right, I'd say. We're going to have an image with an ID of container like that, because we're going to change this to be our image element. And instead of adding a new image to the container, we're going to just change the image element source to be data URL. So now every time we get a new dog, basically we change the image. Yeah, this is not that pretty, but I hope you understood how to use an API. Someone said, can you set an image, a timer, for example, after 10 seconds, image change randomly? Of course. And look at how easy is that to do if we already have a function which gets us a new image. We just say set time, set interval, and we call the get doggy every 2 seconds. We don't want to wait for long. So let's see. Yeah, some images are corrupted or something, but look at that. We have a new doggy every 2 seconds. This looks good, says Kishore. Andra. Easier for me to say Andra. Okay. Rakesh, you are very good at teaching. I hope so. I am doing my best. Thank you. Okay, what else? Let's improve this project. Let's make it a great project. How would you improve it? Let's see. What any crazy idea do you have? Maybe change the image only 5 seconds. Look, I have an idea. What if we have the same width and height? So make it a square image, but now we have to do object fit to be cover, so we don't distortionate the image. You forgot to center the content, says Ishan. Okay, let's add that. On the body we have display flex center, align item center, justify content center, a minimum height of 100 viewport heights, and margin 0. And also let's do flex direction column, so the button will be under the image. And let's style the button. It should have a padding on 15 pixels, 25 pixels. This should be a background color of white, border a radius of 5 pixels, and font size of 20 pixels, and should have a margin top of, I don't know, 10 pixels. Not that much of padding top. 8 pixels. And maybe instead of background color white, it should be dark salmon. And then we have border none. So we remove the border. And look at that, we have a fancy button now. Okay, we can click. Oops, I saved. Look at that, now everything's centered. What else? API is like sorry. API is like a waitress who gets me the order. Yes, something like that. How do I pronounce your name? There's a Russian name in the chat. I don't know how to pronounce it. I call you 40. I see you 40 there. I missed where you are downloading the images. Okay. We're using this API to get a random image of a duck. Yay! So we have a random dog generator. We could, I don't know. How to pull some data from API and use it in the UI. That's what we did, but I think you, I don't know, you responded to someone. And let me show you something fun. We have now a random image of a dog, but look at how easy it will be to have a random image of a, I don't know, cat. Let's see. This has this URL, so we copy this URL here, and let's see, it has a response an object with a file property. So here will be data file. And if we did it correctly, we should have a random image of a cat now. Let's see, get cat. Look at that. See how easy it is? Pope. I am not a pope. I'm just pop. Let's put the next and previous buttons to see previous image. Oh, now you're getting fancy. Well, that means we have to store all the images and go back and forth. That's a nice challenge. Okay, why not? So let's say const images. We're going to have an empty array of images, and every time we get a new image, let's save it. Image will be data file, will be image URL, like that. And we can push it to the images, push image URL, like that. So now we save the image. Maybe let's add save the image URL. Okay. And we also add it to this source, so image URL. Okay, so now we have that. What we need now, but yeah, this doesn't go well with our set timeout, set interval. What about resetting the timer of the set interval every time the button gets clicked? Hello, I'm from Coding Garden with Sage. Hey, nice to see you join. Okay, let's see. So Andra said that we should have a previous button. Okay, that means it's not very logical to have a set interval, right? What if we change the click me button to be the next image, which will get us a new image from the API, but if we click previous image, we'll get the previous image, right? So then instead of an idea of button here, we'll have next, and we'll say next, and we'll copy this code, and here we'll have previous. Okay, good. Now we need to change a little bit here. This btn here and here, and here will be next. But then we won't get a new doggy on the next. We'll just say get next image. Okay. And this is not a doggy now, it's a cat. So get image, we can generalize it. And we remove the set interval. Okay. We want to get an image when the code is loading, right? Good. One thing we can do here to have the buttons left and right, we can add them inside the wrapper. Okay. Now that's fixed. Next, we have a function which gets an image. We want to get the next image and the previous image. So we need to target the both buttons. Previous, okay, and here previous, and get previous image. Alright, so let's write this get next image function. Function get next image. We're going to keep track of the active image index, which will be 0. Okay, get next image. Let's see. What this function has to do is to increase the active image index. So active image index plus plus. So at the same time, the get previous image will have to decrease this index, right? And this is why we want it to be let, so we can change it. Alright, good. Now we want to, let's see. This gets a new image from the API and pushes it to the images array, okay, and sets it as a source. So this should, no, not yet. Let's think. If the images array is empty, we want to get a new image, right? Yeah, and we want to, we'll increase this index. Okay, I have an idea. So first the index will be -1. We're going to increase it to 0, and we need to get a new image. So we increase it to 0, and if we do then images.0, we have a new image. Okay, let's see. If images.active image index, so if we don't have an image at this index, then we want to get new image, right? So first it will be -1, we increase it here, and if we don't have an index here, we want to get a new image. Let's see what error do we have. Get image is not defined. Oh yeah, get new image. Oh, I forgot we're calling it first here, so we'll have an image first. Why can't we see it? So then this will have to go to 0, and if we increase it and don't have an image, we get a new image. So now every time I click this button, we should get a new image. Okay, here we're going to go back. Okay, and we want to show the previous image. Let's see. Do we write another function or do we add it here? Yeah, we need to get a new image if we don't have one, but if, for example, you have 5 images, but you're on index 1, you click it, this gets index 2, so you want to show the image. If you don't have it, create a new image, else show image active index image. All right. So we can use the same approach here, because what could happen here, the active index image could be 0. I mean, could be below 0, -1. So what we have to write here will be if active image index will be below 0, we want to leave it at 0. So we don't want to do anything else. Else we want to show the active image index. So let's write this function, show image, which will do pretty much this. Let's see. We don't want to push it. We want to get the URL. Sorry, yeah, we want to get the URL. We have the index here. We want to get the images index URL. So images index, like that. Yeah, that's it. All right. Let me see the chat. Let's test this first. So if we go to next, we should get a new image. No, that's wrong. Get image is not defined. I think this was an old issue. So get nets index, get previous button. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's save it and refresh and see if it works. Before that, let me check the chat. Okay, at the button. Yeah, so someone asked if I meant let for images array. No, as Sergio said, const works for array because we are pushing it in, push into it. Yeah, okay, that was the question. Let's see now. Look at that, we have a new image when we click the next button, and hopefully if we click the prev button we should have the previous image. Look at that, and the next image. Alright. And if we get to the first image, we don't go anywhere. Okay, that was fun. How long it took? Alright. See, coding is fun. I really like it. Hope you do too. Let me know if you didn't understand something. Or maybe I could go over the code again. So we have an image container and two buttons here in the HTML. We're putting the image here in the image container. Alright, we store all the images into an array and we keep track of the active image index. Next we have event listener added to the buttons, the previous and the next buttons, which will basically change the index, and it will call the show image function, which will show the image based on the index. Or if there is no image, when we click the next button we get a new image, which will basically call the API and store a new image to our array. Kishore Andra. Okay, where to see all the code? I'm going to paste this in the chat. Hi Pop, what's popping? We are popping some code. Meow meow. Yeah, exactly, meow meow. And if we want, we can go back here and get the Fox API. Let's see, where is it? What we have here is an object with an image property. So we go back. Let's change this to get a random image generator. Okay. We change this URL now, which will give us a Fox, and we need to change that file to that image. And now we can have a random Fox. Hopefully. Let's see. Next. Does it work? Yeah. Data image. Oh, I forgot. We now no. So we store the image URL. Let's see, console.log image URL. Get new image, get new image. Next prev, next prev, next prev, next prev. Maybe the images are corrupted or something. Who knows? Okay, maybe the API doesn't work. So let's go back and get the dog. So the dog API, we had the URL. Fetch dog data.url. Okay, undefined. No, okay, look at that. So we get a new dog every time we click next, and we don't have one, but then we can go back and see the previous dogs. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. You can see we just started from a simple question, how to call an API. And from that, we created a random image generated with previous and next functionality. That's pretty nice. You see, coding is fun. This is something that I was thinking about in the past. What if I'm going to do a live stream in which we just start with a basic idea, like create a circle, and then have all sorts of new ideas on top of it. Make the circle bigger or round or red or purple, or have a button to make it rectangular, or just start with just the basic idea, simple stupid idea, and then go into something very big. That's what programming allows us to do. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the chat if you want to see something else, or if you have questions. It's 8 p.m. here. I'm probably going to stay for 30 minutes or so, and then maybe watch a movie. Do you have a favorite movie which recently appeared or something? Andra, let's have a download button to save the cute dogs. Alright, Andra, I see you like challenges. Okay. There was an attribute. Oh, look, I see new subscribers appearing, but I don't hear it. Okay, I forgot to open my background music. Sorry. Alright, so have a download button. I think there was an attribute. Download image attribute. So let's look that up. HTML download attribute. Okay, so we need to get an H tag. We give it the URL for the image and give it the property download. So let's do that. Here on top, we're going to have a ref, which will say download puppy, or image like that. Okay, download, say download here. We need to have it an ID. Download down, like that. Okay, and we're going to change the ref property down. Okay, so when the down is clicked, oh, we don't have to add an event listener because by default it's added. We just want to change the ref, which we need to do here. ref will be images that index, and also here. Let's remove this console log. So basically we're adding the same URL. Look at that. Yeah, so we are in CodePen and they have an iframe, so that won't work. Maybe if we have target blank here. Okay, look at that. So we have the image here. Not sure if we should download. Let's image JPG. Yeah. Maybe by default this button doesn't download. Let's see. The downloaded specified the target will be downloaded when a user clicks on the hyperlink. This attribute is only used if the ref attribute is set. The value of it's a name, okay, no restrictions, okay. Oh, the browser will automatically detect the correct file extension. Alright, so we don't need the dot here. Change view debug mode. Maybe now will work. Now it will open a new tab. Oh well, we're close. Okay. Or just add a copy URL image. Yeah, that would work. Inception was the latest movie I watched this weekend. I think I saw it. Okay. Anything else? By the way, thanks for watching so far. Can you do a review of the front-end mentors courses that you have been taking recently? I really like the style Sarah is teaching. I've learned SVG a little bit. You know, the only thing I didn't do, which for me is a huge mistake, I only watched it. I haven't been coding. So I learned more by coding. I was pretty tired, so I just watched the course on SVG animations, which was pretty neat. I mean, Sarah is really, really good at explaining stuff, even harder stuff. I mean, complex topics. But I was tired and lazy, probably both. So I haven't coded. But I really recommend the courses there. They're very professional. Dinner time for me. It was great. See you next time. Next time, Giorgio. Thanks for watching. Ishan, have you tried Python? Not yet. Just a little bit. I have to learn it. Andra, I learned something today. Thanks, Pope. I'm just Pop, without the E, but okay. A walkthrough along all code at the end. Would be great for new ones too. Yeah, I did a short walkthrough before. Kumar, that's good to hear. Yeah. Yeah, so it was pretty neat. And what I also advise you to do, not just only look at the tutorial. You should get your hands dirty and code. Write some code. It will help a lot. A lot. What I usually do when I'm in learning mode, I have two monitors, and on the right I have the tutorial, and then on the left I have my VS Code. and I type the code out. And I often pause the tutorial and change the code around to see what happens if I change it, the variable from 1 to 2. I want to see what happens. Yeah, that's the best way to learn, in my opinion. Code along with the instructor and change the code around. Play with the code. The best way to learn how to code is to code. Alright. So we created this project, which is wasn't intended by the way, so yeah. Whoa, look at this cute picture. It has both a dog and a cat. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream. Let's see if you... Yeah, we have 27 responses. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll start tomorrow with the design piece. Kumar, can you do videos on incorporating GSAP into React in the future? I have to learn GSAP first. I saw that that's what Sarah's using in the course, GSAP, which looks pretty neat. I just have to play around with it and learn it. Ishan, how many days after starting learning code you get a job? Whoa, man, that's not the... I understand the question, but that's not the way to look at it. Because it can take a month, it can take a year, it can take 2 years. It really depends on how fast you're learning and also on what opportunities you get. Getting a dev job, it's not only related to your programming skills. You also have to sell yourself. Because after all, it's about you. I mean, coding can be learned, right? I mean, I don't know stuff. Like I said before, I don't know GSAP. But if I'm going to spend a couple of days on it and play around with it, I'm going to learn it. So, yeah. And the next thing you have to do when you apply to a job is to sell yourself. Why should they hire you? Why are you better than the other candidates? Hussein, can you make a playlist on React.js? I have a playlist on React.js, but I don't only have 2 projects. So if you go to my channel, if you go here to my channel and click on playlists, you have the Learn React.js. Oops. Sorry. Okay. So this is the React.js playlist. I'm going to add more projects with React in the future. What's this? This shouldn't be here. I need to check my playlists. Apparently I added wrong. Let's see. I have a playlist for JavaScript, for CSS, for React, also for... Oops. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful playlist. Alright. Have you checked out the latest video? on how to create a waves animation. Ectoplasm greets from Serbia. Hi Serbia, we're neighbors. I'm from Romania. So I created a tutorial on how to create this effect. Make sure you watch it. Andra says, kindly plan a small video on how you learned to code. Also more activities question in Twitter as one you did previously in Twitter. Index off. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Andra. Have a great day too. Alright, friends. I think I'm going to wrap up. Don't forget, tomorrow at 5 will be the will be the next live stream. So be there or be square. Kumar, I have taken a couple of React courses and I have done the course projects too, but still I don't feel like I have got that confidence to implement the project on my own. Any advice on how to overcome? Yes, start with something simple. Don't do so. For example, let's say you want to build a bigger project. Break down everything into components. That's the good thing with React. We can break down everything. Just look at the page overall you want to achieve, you want to complete, and break down. You have a button there, or you have a timer or a countdown or whatever. Just break it down. Build the simple projects. Build 20 simple projects, and then you can go and combine them and build something bigger. Rakesh, time to sleep. 12 a.m. here. Goodbye, Rakesh. Sleep well. So let's see this page we have here in front of us. You can see here it has one component with what is this? Progress bar, I don't know. A table, or what is it? Nah. Well, this component per se. It's one component. Build just this. And then you can add this button which copies the chart. And then you can have this tabbed component where you click it, you show something else. And then you can have this checkbox. So just build small stuff. Ishan, have a great day too. Alright. So, see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. UTC plus 2. I have let's see, on my channel. Oh man. So on my channel, here you have a playlist with upcoming live streams. And you can, let's see, upcoming live streams. You can go to that link and click this set reminder to get a notification tomorrow when I go live. Next live stream GMT. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. GMT plus 2. I posted the link in the chat. You can set a reminder. It will be in 20 hours from now. Alright. I'll take one or two more questions if you have. If you don't, just say good night or something. And thanks for listening so far. Okay. I'm going to wrap up. Nishat, good night. And hi, I didn't see you in the chat, or did I? I didn't. Sergio, do you like CSGO? I don't play CSGO. Kunar, good night. Kumar, good night. Hussein, good night. Sergio. Oh, Sergio, good night. Nishat, you just came. Sorry you missed it. You should watch it though. We built a project and we talked about what we're going to do in the next live streams. You should watch it. After I close it, you should go over it. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for sticking around. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. UTC plus 2. We're going to code a lot. We're going to build fun stuff. Make sure you'll be around. Take care. And have a nice day, evening, night, whatever. Bye.